Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions, wondering how to find peace amidst the chaos? In a world where our feelings often control us, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a beacon of hope. While many have heard of the common Stoic principles like the dichotomy of control or amor fati, today we're diving deeper. We're exploring the lesser-known, yet profoundly impactful teachings of Stoicism that can transform the way you regulate your emotions. Imagine a life where emotional turmoil is replaced by calm resilience, where every challenge is met with a composed mind and a steady heart. This is not a distant dream, but a practical reality achievable through Stoic wisdom. The ancient Stoics, such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, dedicated their lives to understanding the human condition and mastering their emotional responses. Their teachings, though centuries old, are more relevant today than ever. In this video, we will uncover 5 unique Stoic principles that you won't find in every YouTube video. These are not the over-discussed cliches, but deep, profound lessons that have stood the test of time. From understanding your natural affinities to anticipating life's adversities, these principles offer a fresh perspective on emotional regulation. As we journey through these teachings, you'll discover practical ways to apply them to your daily life. You'll learn how to harness the power of your rational mind, connect deeply with the world around you, and anticipate challenges with a calm and prepared spirit. These insights will not only help you manage your emotions, but also lead you to a more fulfilling and balanced life. So if you're ready to go beyond the surface and delve into the depths of Stoic wisdom, stay with us. Let's explore these 5 profound lessons that can help you master your emotions and navigate the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. Your journey to emotional resilience starts here. Oikeiosis, a central concept in Stoic philosophy, refers to the process of recognizing and nurturing our natural affinities and relationships. This principle is rooted in the idea that all living beings have an innate tendency to preserve themselves and seek what is beneficial for their nature. For humans, this means not only ensuring physical survival, but also fostering a sense of belonging and harmony within our communities. The Stoics believed that by understanding and embracing our connections to others, we could achieve a deeper sense of purpose and emotional balance. Oikeiosis begins with self-preservation, but gradually extends to our family, friends, and ultimately to all of humanity. This expansion of concern helps us realize that our well-being is intertwined with the well-being of others. When we recognize that our emotions are often tied to our relationships and interactions with others, we can begin to regulate these emotions more effectively. For instance, feelings of anger or frustration frequently stem from conflicts or misunderstandings with those around us. By practicing oikeiosis, we learn to see others not as obstacles, but as integral parts of our shared human experience. This perspective fosters empathy and patience, allowing us to respond to challenges with greater composure. Consider a real-life example to illustrate this principle in action. Imagine you are a manager at a company and one of your team members consistently underperforms. Initially, you might feel frustrated and disappointed, viewing this individual as a source of your stress. However, by applying the concept of oikeiosis, you shift your perspective. You start to see this team member not as a problem, but as a person with their own challenges and potential. You take the time to understand their situation, perhaps discovering that they are dealing with personal issues or lack the necessary support to succeed. With this newfound empathy, you provide guidance and resources to help them improve. Over time, your relationship with this team member strengthens and their performance enhances. By recognizing your interconnectedness and nurturing your relationship, you transform a source of frustration into an opportunity for growth and collaboration. This approach can be applied to various aspects of life, from personal relationships to broader social interactions. When we embrace oikeiosis, we cultivate a mindset that values connection and mutual support. This not only helps us manage our emotions, but also contributes to a more harmonious and resilient community. By understanding and practicing oikeiosis, we can move beyond self-centered concerns and develop a more expansive view of our place in the world. This shift in perspective enables us to navigate emotional challenges with grace and wisdom, ultimately leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Prohairesis, another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, revolves around the idea of rational choice or moral purpose. It is the inner capacity to make decisions based on reason and virtue, independent of external circumstances. For the Stoics, prohairesis is the essence of human freedom and the foundation of moral responsibility. In Stoic thought, prohairesis empowers us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. This discernment is crucial for regulating our emotions. By focusing on our rational choices and actions, rather than external events or other people's behaviors, we can maintain emotional stability. Essentially, prohairesis is about taking ownership of our responses and aligning them with our values and principles. Applying prohairesis to our daily lives involves a conscious effort to prioritize reason over impulse. When faced with emotionally charged situations, we can pause and reflect before reacting. This moment of reflection allows us to choose a response that is in harmony with our rational judgment and ethical standards. Consider a real-life example to illustrate this principle in action. Imagine you are driving to work, and another driver cuts you off abruptly, causing you to slam on the brakes. Your initial reaction might be anger and frustration, leading to thoughts of confrontation or retaliation. However, by invoking prohairesis, you remind yourself that you control your responses, not the actions of others. Instead of succumbing to anger, you choose to stay calm and rational. You acknowledge that while the other driver's behavior was inappropriate, your emotional well-being is not dependent on their actions. You take a deep breath, maintain a safe distance, and continue driving without letting the incident ruin your day. This rational choice not only prevents unnecessary stress, but also aligns with the Stoic virtue of self-control. Prohairesis can be applied to various aspects of life, from personal relationships to professional challenges. For example, in a workplace conflict, instead of reacting impulsively to a colleague's criticism, you can choose to listen carefully, assess the situation objectively, and respond constructively. By doing so, you demonstrate emotional maturity and uphold your commitment to rational decision-making. In essence, prohairesis teaches us that our true power lies in our ability to make conscious, virtuous choices. It encourages us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than being swayed by external factors. This shift in perspective helps us navigate emotional turbulence with grace and resilience, ultimately leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. By embracing the concept of prohairesis, we can cultivate a mindset that prioritizes reason and virtue. This not only enhances our emotional regulation, but also strengthens our moral character, allowing us to live in accordance with our highest values. Prohairesis reminds us that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can always control how we choose to respond. Premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, is a powerful Stoic practice that involves contemplating potential challenges and adversities before they occur. This technique is rooted in the belief that by mentally preparing for the worst, we can reduce fear and anxiety and enhance our emotional resilience. The Stoics believed that anticipating difficulties helps us face them with greater composure and rationality when they arise. The significance of premeditatio malorum lies in its ability to transform our approach to adversity. Instead of being caught off guard and reacting impulsively, we are mentally equipped to handle whatever comes our way. This practice allows us to acknowledge the impermanence and unpredictability of life, fostering a mindset that is both realistic and proactive. To apply premeditatio malorum in daily life, we can start by regularly setting aside time to reflect on potential obstacles and their possible impact. This might involve imagining different scenarios where things could go wrong and considering how we would respond. By doing so, we train our minds to stay calm and focused, even in the face of unexpected challenges. Consider a real-life example to illustrate this principle in action. Imagine you are an entrepreneur preparing to launch a new product. You have invested significant time and resources into this venture, and the stakes are high. Instead of solely envisioning success, you also spend time contemplating potential setbacks. What if the product doesn't perform well in the market? What if there are unforeseen logistical issues? By considering these scenarios, you develop contingency plans and strategies to mitigate their impact. As the launch date approaches, one of the anticipated challenges materializes. A key supplier fails to deliver essential components on time. Thanks to your practice of premeditatio malorum, you are not paralyzed by panic. You had already envisioned this possibility and have a backup plan in place. You swiftly implement alternative solutions, ensuring that the launch proceeds with minimal disruption. This proactive approach not only prevents emotional distress, but also enhances your problem-solving capabilities. By anticipating and preparing for potential difficulties, you maintain control over your emotions and actions, leading to more effective and rational decision-making. Premeditatio malorum can be applied to various aspects of life, from personal relationships to career endeavors. For example, in preparing for a difficult conversation with a loved one, you can anticipate different reactions and plan your responses accordingly. This mental rehearsal reduces anxiety and helps you navigate the conversation with empathy and clarity. In essence, premeditatio malorum teaches us that while we cannot predict the future, we can prepare for it. By embracing the possibility of adversity, we develop a resilient mindset that allows us to face challenges with grace and confidence. This practice reminds us that uncertainty is an inherent part of life, and by anticipating it, we can transform potential obstacles into opportunities for growth and learning. Sympathia, a profound concept in Stoic philosophy, refers to the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. This principle is rooted in the belief that everything and everyone is part of a larger, harmonious whole. Recognizing this interconnectedness allows us to develop a sense of unity and compassion, both for ourselves and for others. The Stoics believed that by understanding our place within this grand scheme, we could achieve greater emotional balance and inner peace. The importance of sympathia lies in its ability to shift our perspective from a self-centered view to a more expansive and inclusive one. When we acknowledge that our actions and emotions are part of a broader network of relationships and events, we can better manage our responses to life's challenges. This sense of unity fosters empathy, patience, and a more profound sense of purpose. To apply sympathia in our daily lives, we can start by cultivating an awareness of our connections to others and the world around us. This might involve reflecting on how our actions impact those around us and how we, in turn, are influenced by the larger community and environment. By doing so, we nurture a sense of belonging and responsibility that extends beyond our immediate concerns. Consider a real-life example to illustrate this principle in action. Imagine you are working on a team project at your job. One of your colleagues consistently misses deadlines, causing frustration and additional stress for everyone involved. Instead of harboring resentment and allowing your emotions to escalate, you take a step back and apply the concept of sympathia. You remind yourself that your colleague's behavior is influenced by a variety of factors, some of which may be beyond their control. You decide to have a compassionate conversation with your colleague, seeking to understand the reasons behind their delays. During the discussion, you discover that they are dealing with significant personal issues that are affecting their work performance. By recognizing the interconnectedness of their struggles and your shared goal of completing the project, you offer support and suggest ways to redistribute the workload temporarily. This approach not only alleviates the immediate stress, but also strengthens the bond within the team. Your empathy and understanding foster a more collaborative and supportive work environment. By embracing sympathia, you transform a potentially divisive situation into an opportunity for growth and unity. Sympathia can also be applied to broader social and environmental issues. For instance, when considering environmental conservation, understanding our interconnectedness with nature can inspire more responsible and sustainable behaviors. Recognizing that our well-being is intrinsically linked to the health of the planet, we become more mindful of our actions and their impact on the environment. In essence, sympathia teaches us that we are all part of a larger, interconnected web of life. By embracing this perspective, we can cultivate a deeper sense of empathy, compassion, and responsibility. This holistic approach to emotional regulation allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, knowing that we are never truly alone. In this video, we've explored 5 profound Stoic principles that offer unique insights into emotional regulation. We began with oikoiosis, understanding our natural affinities to build harmonious relationships. Then we delved into prohairesis, emphasizing rational choice in controlling our responses. Premeditatio malorum taught us to anticipate and prepare for adversities, while sympathia highlighted the interconnectedness of all things, fostering empathy and compassion. These lessons collectively guide us toward a more balanced and resilient emotional state. Stoic wisdom, though ancient, remains remarkably relevant today. It encourages us to look inward, prioritize rationality, and recognize our place within the larger tapestry of life. By integrating these teachings into our daily lives, we can navigate challenges with grace, maintain our composure, and cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections with others. These principles not only help us manage our emotions, but also contribute to our overall well-being and sense of fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the depths of Stoic philosophy. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on ancient wisdom and practical life lessons. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable insights. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know which Stoic principle resonated most with you. Until next time, stay resilient and stay inspired.